topic. You say, I've already heard this. Hopefully I can give you a different perspective. What will you do? You wake up, have breakfast, start your daily routine. But for many people out there, that is not so common. For the people in the evacuation centers and the homes up in the disaster area, they won't wake up in their own home, wake up in an evacuation center surrounded by people they may or may not know, far from home. They'll be eating food that's not chosen by themselves, but made by someone else, maybe two onigiri. And the routine will be anything but normal. I think about the husband and the wife who had two small children, 7 and 9, who were swept up in the tsunami. And every day, they go out and search for the child, for the children. Just last week, the boy was found dead. And yet they still search for their daughter every day. I think of Mr. Abe-san. I think of Abe-san, farmer, 62 years old, house completely destroyed, fields unusable for the next 3 years because of salt and oil. What will he do for the next 3 years? I think of the numerous NGO workers, NPO workers, government people, other people out there every day, toiling away to bring recovery to the area. The last 3 weeks, I've been going up to this area to deliver relief supplies. I got back last night at 1 o'clock. Our organization is a national food bank. We collect food and we distribute it out to people in need. We've been doing this for 11 years here. We've so far made 30 trips up into the area. But you have to get your mind around how big the disaster area is. It is 400 kilometers from Ishiwakishi all the way to Miyako. But what's incredible about this is that if you go in less than 1 kilometer inland, houses are intact, cars are running, some shops are open now. And this to me is a testament, a true testament to Japanese saying, we are going to make buildings that are earthquake proof. The Sunday after the earthquake, I was in Sendai. And I looked around and I thought, where's the destruction? How come these buildings aren't down? And I thought, this is because Japanese pay so much attention to making buildings earthquake proof. The people who died in this disaster wasn't because of the earthquake. It was because of the tsunami, by and large. When I think of tomorrow, I think of many things. 2 weeks ago, I was up in Kesanuma, surrounded by destruction. And I looked out, and this feeling came to me out of the blue that I was surprised. I've lived in Japan for 20 years, more if you count my time before I was in the military service. Japan in some ways is like an old friend, an old partner that you've gotten used to. And I looked out and I said, I'm in love with this country. I love this country. Amidst all of this, and throughout the day, that feeling stayed with me. I'm just deeply in love with this country. Went out to a fishing village up on the peninsula of Kesanuma. We're unloading our supplies. And you know what happens? They're singing. They're singing a traditional song. Sora, sora, washoi, washoi. Who are these people? Your village has been destroyed. People died. People lost. And that's what I asked him. Why is that? He said, this is the 3rd time that our village has been destroyed. The 3rd time. First was in the early 20th century. Second time was Chilean tsunami, some of you might remember. And then now. We'll rebuild again. We're positive people. And I thought about, yes, this is so true. After World War II, this whole area, you look out here, was decimated. Same as if you look up there right now, disaster areas. Places are burned down. And yet we look out now and have big buildings. But we have more than that. From 1945 to 1964, Japan rebuilt its country so much so that it had a high-speed railroad system, subway system, and hosted the Olympics. 20 years without any natural resources. But one belief, that is in tomorrow. Prior to this earthquake, many people thought young people have no desire for tomorrow, no future, no compassion, right? And yet we see trucks and trucks pulling up into Tohoku. We see volunteers coming in. We see an outpouring of money, time, and energy. People have had to make some hard decisions, foreigners, who have left because of concerns for the radiation. But I and myself have decided to stay. I'm not alone. You are all here too. You all too share that feeling that, yeah, it's tough up there. We're going to grieve. We're going to feel sad. But tomorrow will come. Tomorrow will come. And this area will be reborn again, and we'll become stronger. This is what came to me when I fell in love with the country again, after being here 20 years. And be the thing that'll keep me going for probably another 20 years here. Is that spirit in gleaming in tomorrow. I know you share it with me.